think that's so amazing to know that you can do obviously things at home. And
Hmm.
it's so funny because you go to the fire and I always go to water. I
That's
love
true.
using water and everything always. And so I'm even
Hmm.
thinking like an amazing simple ceremony is like maybe you draw your bath, maybe you put some candles in there, or I have like this diffuser that has kind of like a light on it and it's very dim. So when I'm wanting to have ceremony, I just turn the lights off and I have like that diffuser going. And you can put Epsom salts, you can put like some crushed roses, you can put whatever kind of herbs you want in there, or even just oils or whatever that is. And as you're doing that, it's like I like to do that where I say a prayer before I call upon the directions, I open up space. I say a prayer. I offer up a space of just wanting to love and to honor and say, I'm really interested in shifting this area. So while I'm here, I'm open to receiving all the guidance that I need, as well as releasing things that are no longer serving me, and then staying
Yes.
in the bath until the water is completely drained. So it's like it's coming completely off of you. And then I like to hop in the shower and just rinse off as well. So it's like releasing everything. But water is such an amazing element to add into emotion and to assist you in that space. So something as
So
simple as
true.
that is so profound. And even when I got started into being a medium, I lived at my sister's house, and literally every single night I would get in the tub. And it was like after dinner, she just knew that I would get in the tub. And we always made jokes about it. But it was in those sacred
So
times,
good.
I wasn't even aware of it. But I would have journey work, or I'd meditate, or I'd meet my ancestors at the ocean. And they'd walk me into the water and they would teach me things about myself that I didn't know. And I wasn't even aware that I was doing it. But it was how it really helped me step into courage of really honoring that. So having those simple ceremonies where you set the intention, I want to release this, or I'm opening up to this. I would love this insight. And obviously closing with gratitude and in that space of like this humble love and light is so powerful.
Just the way that I saw my life. The other thing I just loved what you were talking about is the power of doing a bath ceremony. And it's so simple.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. I mean, all you have to do is just set an intention, light a candle, put some soft music on, use essential oils that you feel drawn to, or like you were saying, the flowers into the bath water. I will never forget a sacred ceremony I did years ago when I was first starting on my healing path. This is before I met with my shaman and trained with my shaman. But I was really focusing on my healing path, which led me to my shaman, of course. I had become aware of how much I had given my power away in order and had done things in my life to make those that I loved comfortable around me, even though it wasn't right for me. It made me uncomfortable. And I pushed myself into decisions or situations or whatever that weren't really what I was comfortable with, but I gave my energy, or I gave my power over to, and it was usually to people that I love, that I care about. But then later, I struggled with those decisions because they were inauthentic and they weren't right for me. And so I gave my power away again and again doing that, right? I gave that
Mm-hmm.
over to someone else instead of standing in my truth and what was right in my heart. So I created a sacred ceremony with a bath where I kind of like gave myself my own kind of baptismal kind of rebirth kind of bath ceremony where I lit candles. I had actually flowers that I put into my bath water. And I had essential oils that I used and soft music. And I called in my guides to be with me and to support me with my healing ceremony. And I set intention that I was the old me that made decisions that were inauthentic to my heart. I was releasing her. And so when I took the bath, I thought about it. I thought about my insecurities at the time, that part of me that gave that power because I was afraid of not being loved or accepted, or all those energies and feelings that gave me that impulse to make those decisions that weren't right for me. I just meditated on that as I was taking the bath. and just focused on angels surrounding me and loving me and supporting me and giving me that compassion. And then when I was done and I felt complete with it, I gave thanks for the experience and those experiences in my life and what they taught me. And I stood up and I released that bath water. And I remember as the bath water was being released, it was like a part of me, a part of my life experience was going down the drain. It was washing off of me, away from me permanently.
Thank you for watching Modern Sages. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We are so grateful for your support. We have an Instagram account as well as on Facebook. We have our podcast, which is the Modern Sages podcast.
And we are so excited to launch our Gifts of Spirit classes in our Modern Sages Mystery School.
Absolutely. Oh, we're so excited. So we're going to link the information below in the show notes for more information about our mystery school.